All right, hey guys, I just wanted to come on real quick. I promise I will make this video short. I wanted to just talk about when you're learning something, any subject, it doesn't matter what it is, make sure you study from a lot of different people. And this is why I won't invest all of my money and time into only one teacher, okay? It is extremely important that you get different ideas, different perspectives, different approaches, all right? And this is critical. So my skincare training came from a lot of different people, okay? My herbal training came from a lot of different people. My aromatherapy training came from a lot of different people. My natural health training came from a lot of different people. And it includes people from the past and people from today. Like, I try to encompass as many different perspectives, philosophies, ideologies, beliefs as possible. Okay. And then, of course, there's facts, there's, science. And what I find really interesting is that a lot of the science that they are doing now on the natural healing is stuff that's been known for thousands of years. So it's not even telling us anything new. And that's what I find so interesting is that when you go look at some studies, when they've done a study on myrrh or they've done a study on andrographis or what have you, it's like, that's already been known. That's been known for thousands of years. So what they're discovering isn't new. And it's so funny. It's like, oh, this is a novel approach. No, it's not. People have been doing this for thousands of years and they've known about these properties of these healing plants. So that's one thing. But make sure you listen to a lot of people. You're going to pick up a lot of different gems from different people. And then there's sometimes, things I don't resonate with. Yes, I resonate with this. I don't resonate with that. Three people say one thing, one person says something else, and then you have to go, oh, let me think about that, right? It stimulates us to think and it challenges us, okay? And I always tell people, you haven't studied with enough people until you've had enough teachers, professors, teachers, whatever, that pronounce things differently. Like when I was in college, I had different anatomy teachers, different physiology teachers, and they would pronounce things differently, right? And again, you want that. You want to be in the presence of different people. Now, we all learn better from certain teachers than others. There's no doubt about it. And I don't invest a whole lot of time in teachers that I don't learn a lot from and that I don't really engage, or they don't really engage with me in a way that I want to be engaged. I like to be a little bit entertained. I won't lie. It doesn't have to be laughing entertainment, but I like someone with, whether it's humor or wit or just a level of intelligence that blows me like out of the water, like something that just like I'm just in awe of this person, but something has to really reach me at a really deep level to get me committed to that person or that teaching, where I'm willing to invest a lot of money and a lot of my time. But I am very careful that I don't only stay with that person. I definitely spread my wings out and I try to take in from a lot of different people. Now, I have studied a lot of things about health, the human body, biomechanics, anatomy, fascia, movement, biomechanics, health in general, disease, treating people, how to help people heal, skincare. I've studied a lot over my adult life, and I'm 57 now. But a lot of stuff that I have learned, and when I was really in the thick of it, was a while ago. So I've always done, quote, continuing education, because that's what you do when you are in any field. You continue your learning process, whether it's required or not. It's just something that you do if you want to be good at something and you want to, stay up with everything. So I do continuing education, and I've done it my whole adult life. And I've recently been diving back into the lymphatic system. I was going through a period of time where I was studying integral anatomy, and now I'm in fascia, integral anatomy. I was doing that whole thing. And now I'm kind of moving more deeply into the lymphatic system, because what I learned all those years ago was was a little more basic compared to what they know now. So I've been just learning so much more and really diving deeper with that. And the reason I wanted to make this video is because I listened to a bunch of different people, and I've actually been studying with this one particular guy for the lymphatic system, and he's pretty dry. He's not entertaining in any way, but his information is really good, and he's really thorough, and he's really detailed. And so I've been really learning a lot. But then there's other people that I like because they're more vivacious, and they, you know, they pull things in, and they have a greater kind of a practical education, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. More like directly practical, instead of like really getting into the nitty gritty of it all. So it's important to have like this well-rounded education, right? To really gain a solid sense of knowledge. Now, it's really dangerous though when you study something and you only study from a certain system, like the medical system, okay? Doctors. You might want to study with someone with a PhD who isn't a medical doctor, or they don't even need to have a PhD. But I'm just saying somebody who's outside of that controlled system, who is going to have a little more freedom to kind of spread out a little bit. And every now and then you do find some doctors that are pretty cool, but doctors are some of the most brainwashed, limited people I've ever met. So I prefer people that are kind of outside of that medical establishment or the pharmaceutical establishment or that type of thing. Now, I've learned a lot from doctors and surgeons and things like that when it comes to some things, but they are very limited in how far they'll go. So you really have to kind of jump out of that, and you have to seek out other people that are like over here, and they're going to go really, really far. And the reason I wanted to talk about the lymphatic system is because this is a perfect example. The modern medical system knows so little about the lymphatic system. It's downright frightening, okay? So if you want to learn about the lymphatic system, you need to get out of this and you need to be over here, okay? Because this is where you're going to learn a lot more stuff. So it's fine to learn the basic physiology and the basic anatomy from that system, because you are going to learn some of the more detailed stuff. But then in order to learn more about it, that's really useful and practical and empowering, okay? You need to get over here with the people that are over here, okay? You're going to learn a whole lot more. Doctors aren't very helpful when it comes to the lymphatic system. Actually, they're not helpful when it comes to health at all. They're just not. They don't know much about health. They don't really know anything about health. And they don't know much about the interconnectedness of the body and inputs that affect it, what you're doing, what you're not doing, how that affects our health. They're not good at that. What they're good at is giving you a diagnosis and giving you a pill, or telling you you need surgery, or telling you there's nothing we can do for you. Okay? That's what they do. So when you go to doctors looking for health advice, it's the wrong place. It's like going to a mechanic and expecting them to be a great plumber. Okay? It doesn't work that way. All right? Or an electrician. Okay? You wouldn't want to go to, I don't know, a doctor and necessarily think that they can be a good electrician. Oh, it's not the same thing. You have to understand the electrical system, or you can electrocute yourself. You can burn someone's house down, okay? And nor would you want to hire an electrician to do surgery, okay? So remember, go to people that really are going to have the information that is going to empower you, not keep you in this narrow wheel, spinning wheel, okay? Where it's all about drugs and treatments and surgery instead of empowering you to regain your health, all right? So I'm under 10 minutes. I think that's a miracle for me. So I wanted to put that out there today. Keep in mind, I do post a lot of interesting things that I find on my community page, the page that says post. I don't know how it shows up for you guys. It used to be community page, now it's post. And now they want me to do something else for like an interactive community page. But I'm like, wait a minute, don't I already have that? I don't know. It's really crazy. But anyway, check out my community post page. I do post a lot of things that I come across, people that I like, people that are talking about the lymph system or talking about fascia or talking about health or talking about things that I align with. I like to share on that page because I'm not going to do a video every single time I come across something. So I post it over there. No sense in sharing it twice. If I feel like I can add something to it, then I like to make a video and add on to it. Or if I like a piece of it, but I don't like all of it, I'm going to share what I love about it and share what I don't love about it, just to give a little more perspective. That's what I like to do, okay? So I've been doing my lymphatic system every day, just because of my life and my history, my background, and all of that, what has brought me here. And it's pretty deep, it's pretty intense, and yeah, it's been kind of gnarly. It's been a little bit of a gnarly journey, and I've been a lot more faithful doing the lymphatic stuff every single day. And I also have some other things that I'm kind of working with at the moment. So life has been really interesting. So it's been getting me to kind of focus back on things that I haven't really been paying a ton of attention to lately. I do pay attention to some of the lymphatic stuff, especially when it comes to skincare and the face and draining and all of that. But I've been starting to really go much deeper with it because, like I said, it's been a long time for me. And I've kind of forgotten a lot. And I'm really in the process of just kind of like getting back into it. Now that my kids are grown, I have a lot more free time. So yeah, so I've been doing quite a bit of studying lately and some learning, and it's amazing. It's like I learn stuff and I'm like, yes, I remember learning that, but damn man, I've forgotten a lot of this stuff. So it's really good. I'm kind of going through my refreshment phase, I guess. And I hope to share the journey with you guys. Hopefully help some of you guys out. All right, signing out.